Good morning, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. This video is going to be very quick and to the point. So what I'm going to be talking about this morning is the executive order from Greg Abbott here in Texas, prohibiting government entities from mandating masks. So I'm going to read right from uh, the Texas.gov website and what it means. So he issued an executive order prohibiting governmental entities in Texas, including counties, cities, school districts, public health authorities, or government officials, from requiring or mandating mask wearing. Public schools may continue to follow current mask wearing guidelines through June 4th. After June 4th, no student, teacher, parent, or other staff member or visitor can be required to wear a mask while on campus. Beginning May 21st, local governments or officials that attempt to impose mask mandate or impose a limitation inconsistent or conflicting with the executive order can be subject to a fine of up to $1,000. Now there is an exception, and exempt from the executive order are state-supported living centers, government-owned or operated hospitals, Texas Department of Criminal Justice facilities, Texas Juvenile Justice Department facilities, and county and municipal jails. Municipal jails. So I'm gonna leave the link uh, down in the description, giving you so you can read more details for yourself. But that's about the that's the rundown on what he's talking about. Um, I've been so uh, I'm so skeptical and so negative on everything going on, guys. Is there an ulterior motive or whatever? But um, a lot of people here in Texas just didn't put up with it. Uh, but a lot of people also went along with it. But regardless of what it is, taking it at face value, it's good news. It's really good news, and you know my position has always been, leave it up to the individual person to take care of themselves, to take care of their own health or whatever. So, um, reading it and checking it out, I'm very happy. Our state opened up also pretty early, so you know, I think this is good news for everybody, especially for the kids that go to the public schools. Um, we pulled out our kids, we homeschooled our kids. I had always wanted to do that, but the main reason that we had pulled them out was because um, if you wanted to have your kids go back to school full time or whatever, in the facility, um, you had to they had to wear masks, and I was not gonna subject my kids to that. Also, the schools were basically run like a prison, very hard to access to get into the schools and stuff like that. And I didn't like the idea that I cannot go and pick up my kid or just go to the school directly, and I had to make an appointment or all these things. So I'm just happy for the kids. There, of course, there's people talking about, well, not everybody's vaccinated, and you have did I say that out loud? Not everybody's gotten the what, and there's not enough uh procedures in place for health, and you know there's a lot of questions that you can ask about. Well, a lot of people have been vaccinated, and there I go again. What if um that thing they got, what if it spreads? What if they were meant to shed, and get other people sick or whatever, or give them whatever that they were injected with? I don't know. There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of news stories. A lot of just a lot of stories out there that that that's a possibility, or in fact that's what is happening, and that's what can happen. So we'll just take it day by day, guys. At least that's what I'm gonna do. Take it day by day, and in my opinion, um, I think little by little, I don't know. I mean, maybe they're done with the looting. The resets almost done, or whatever agenda that they were trying to accomplish, maybe it's accomplished. Um, but that being said, a lot of changes happened, just like with 9/11. A lot of things were put in place, and they never went back to the way they were before. I'm hoping, especially here in Texas, where I live at, it looks like things are going back to the way they were. Um, so as far as like laws and rules and stuff like that, it looks like they're going back, um, but not, of course, not entirely all the way back to the way they were regarding laws and mandates. I don't know. We'll have to look at it, step back and look at what has changed. Are we worse off as far as uh, government, you know, going over their authority? Um, that always happens once they put in tyrannical laws, or um, things that infringe on our rights. They rarely go back to the way they were. I mean, once people allow them to get that far, they rarely go back. So I'm very pleased to see this executive order. Although I'm not even a believer in the executive orders, people that were for these mandates and other things that related to the health crisis, they sure pointed the finger at, well, it's an executive order. Well, let's see if, now that it's the executive order is not to their benefit, let's see if they're gonna abide by it. Me, the way I always live is, as long as I don't infringe on anybody's rights, I'm gonna live the way I live. I'm gonna live like a free man. I don't need another man to tell me how to live. So that's just my opinion, guys. That's just the way I live my life, and I'm sure a lot of y'all agree with that. Anyway, guys, another thing that's going on right now is we're getting like really severe weather. I'm about to take off, go to work. We've been getting alerts all morning. Um, so here in Texas, we've been getting a lot of crazy weather. Some parts it's a big state, so some parts of the state have gotten hit worse. But it looks like this storm cell, I was looking at it on radar. It looks pretty big. So anyway, guys, y'all be careful out there. Um, just be careful, if y'all don't have to go anywhere, just stay at home, and just take care of your house. It's a possibility that the lights might go out, power might go out. So we will see. Regarding the masks, again, guys, to me, I'll take the good news. I'll take it and be happy. Of course, I'll look at what is there an ulterior motive going on here. I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at all the possibilities. But at face value, guys, it's a good thing. Um, you know, to me, they took away people's dignity when they did that with the mandates, with the face cover. I think that um, took away people's dignity, and a lot of people, unfortunately, a lot of people obey the government to the letter, especially when the government supports them. When everything they have it comes from the government. Um, but I'm not I'm not I'm not talking down to anybody or talking bad. I'm just saying it is what it is. But I'm very happy to see these things, especially in the state that I live in, and hopefully other states will follow suit, and so that you know I hope people wake up. I hope people wake up and see what was just done to them. Big psychological operation this past year and 3 months. Um, it's bad what was done to people. A lot of people lost their jobs. People lost their businesses. But let's look. let's get the good news and the positive news, and let's run with it, and let's move forward, and let's just keep preparing, guys. Keep stocking, keep stacking, keep preparing. If this was not a wake up call for y'all, then y'all are never gonna wake up. So anyway, guys, y'all take care of each other and love each other out there. 'Cause that's what we're here for. God bless.